Okay, you shall be heard. Okay. So, can you hear the game? And can you hear us?
Oh.
Alright. So, so does say some words about what some of the category entails before we go in?
Right now? Okay.
I mean, I guess if you want to go in and then you do that while we go in, that's fine.
Okay.
So we'll do this in. So, ready?
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Wait.
What?
Wait. Oh yeah. Wait, was that supposed to be the run start?
No.
I'm confused.
God, that was I. So that was. I feel like that was
It was supposed to transition into the game.
Yeah, it was supposed to transition into the game. You're on.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Do you want me to make a countdown as the impartial third party?
Yeah.
Wait, countdown into the game or into the run?
Into the run. Let's do it. It's time to get it going.
Okay, first off, I'll just explain a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm fine to explain, right?
Yeah, sure. You can take a minute to explain.
Okay.
Sorry for rushing.
Sorry. Yeah. So, yeah, this is Gensou Skydrift, a Toho racing fan game that was developed by Elo Collab. The main developer, Aki, worked on... He was a former Nintendo employee. He worked on Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Battle Mode, and he might have worked on Super Mario Run. But yeah, there's a lot to explain at the start, so I'll try to do the best I can. Anyway, I guess time to start.
All right. So shall we go?
Yeah, do the countdown.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1, go.
So, yeah, there's a lot of text. The basic plot, the girl's magical power was sapped by a mysterious force. So they combined their remaining power to by standing on top of one another. Yep. Anyway, first off, yeah, there's a lot to explain, so I'll just go one by one. There's a shortcut here. Just, yep. It's called a no item shortcut, or a NISC. Pretty self-explanatory. Oh yeah, there's also a shortcut I might be able to do here. Oh, no, I didn't get it. But yeah. Also, off-road doesn't exist. So this grass doesn't slow me down. I can just drive straight through it. Oh yeah, also there's a little input or not input display, but a little input tutorial or key bindings. Except I have them rebound, so that's not accurate. Oh yeah, you can just hold a button to skip text, so that's convenient. Alright, now I'm racing against someone. So there's another Nisk right here. So the item mechanics. Oh, well, I just got the best item. Yeah, this is the boost item that lets you do shortcuts like this. And I messed up, whoops. But yeah, in most kart games like Mario Kart and stuff, there'll be item boxes. They just run into and get a random item. But in Skydrift, you have a spell meter in the bottom right, and you build it up by you build it up by hitting rings, or it also charges passively. But yeah, you can switch between the characters to get a speed boost and consume a bit of the spell, or you can save up a full meter, a full bar, and then you can use it to get a spell, which is a spell card, which are the items. And yeah, I got that red spiral item was a cradle, or Demon Lord Cradle is the full name. It gives you a speed boost and a jump, which, yeah, that's the cradle. That's the item you want to go for all the time. If it weren't for those, then you wouldn't want to use items at all in the speedrun. Pretty much. So, I'll talk about the main speed tech. You see I'm drifting almost all the time. When you're drifting, your speed changes slower. So, like, yeah, when you're drifting, your speed will go up slower and go down slower. So, when I go through the ring, like, of course I get a speed boost. So I want to drift out of the speed boost to prolong it. But if you drift into a ring, then your speed's not going up as fast and you will not get the full speed boost from the ring. So you want to stop drifting right before hitting a ring and then start a new drift. And this technique's called brake drifting. Not hitting the brakes, but taking a break, because you are taking a break between, like, between each drift when you hit a ring. And yeah, this track actually has the hardest shortcut in the game. So I'll try my best, but probably won't get it. It's actually real early in the track here. It's right here. Okay, I did not get the height there. Yeah, so there's something called a ring bounce. When you land on top of a ring, you'll usually bounce, you'll bounce off of it. That's because the top of rings are technically ground, so it has some weird effect with the speed boost, I guess. Or a weird interaction. Let's try it again here. Nope. Oh yeah. Also, so when you're in the air, the game uses aerial controls, so you hold down to go up and hold up to go down. But if you start holding down when you're in the air, then you'll get like your descent will become much slower for a short time, and we call that an elevator. Okay, let's see. Unfortunately, I did not get the first ring bounce. Yeah, that shortcut actually involves 3 ring bounces, which is more than any other shortcut we've hit. Oh yeah, this is a good time to explain. Yeah, that banner you saw. Oh my god. Each character has a unique spell card. Oh no. Each character has a unique ability. And that's called a last word. You have to... Well, I'll show you when the race starts. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Anyway, so there's your regular spell meter, that red bar that turns to green. But there's also that little yellow bar above it, and that just charges over time based on your position. So it charges faster in lower positions, and when that is charged fully, and then your meter is completely blue, then you can pull a last word, which, yeah, it usually has a strong effect. Some of them are not very strong, but it usually can turn the tide of a race. So, oh yeah, so, about spells. Yeah, I said when you charge up a bar, and then you can pull a spell. But if you charge up 2 bars, so it's all blue, then you get a level 2 item that are usually stronger than level 1s. However, the one I got is the worst one in the game. There's you can bounce these little things that do tiny amount of damage. Not worth 2 spell bars. But yeah, in this course, I like to build up level 2s, because it can also get you an invincibility item. Oh, whoops. Well, this is a rare item. It slows down time a bit for anyone who hits it. Oh yeah, so now I guess I'll talk about character stats. So there are 8 stats. Well, it shows 6 on the character menu, but there's 8 stats. A couple are hidden. So there's speed and air, which are your base ground and air speed. And then there's boost, which affects how much of a speed boost you get from like rings and switches and boost items and start boost even. There's mass, which is your weight. It affects it affects how you collide with other racers. You can like, if you have a high mass, you can like push them around, or if you have low mass, then you get pushed around. It's not fun. It also slightly affects your hit stun, but it's pretty insignificant. Like higher mass makes you stopped for less time when you get hit. I don't know. Yep. So Kokuro's last words. There's a countdown, and yep. I guess you'll see. Yeah. But the one cool thing about that last word is that if you run into other players while it's active, then they will be infected with the last word as well, and they'll get hit when the time is over. Also, I got a cradle there. That's nice. Oh yeah, here's the longest track in the game. It's also the most boring track in the game. It has no shortcuts. And you're also forced to play it with a very slow combo, who's very much air heavy, and this track is not air. Ironically. Well, this part right here is actually has a lot of air in it. Yeah, sometimes the ground is not totally flat, and that makes air pockets appear. So you can get like some air boosts. So that part is actually has a lot of air in it, even though you're driving on the ground. Oh yeah, anyway, back to stats. Then there's a last word stat, which just affects how fast your last word charges. That a character in last place, the one with the gray hair and the blue hat, Futo, she's tied for the fastest last word charge. It's like twice as fast as all other characters, aside from the one she's tied with. And then there's the drift stats, which are very important. In game, it only shows drift, but that doesn't explain much. There's actually 2 substats of drift. One of them is cornering, which just affects how tightly you how tightly you drift, like, or how tightly you turn when you're drifting. But the other stat, grip, that affects your angle when you're drifting. So if you have a low grip, you will slide outward. Oh yeah, I can use my last word here because the track is so long. It just gives a auto accelerate, and it also slows down everyone based on their position. So it's a good protection against last words because you just keep moving even if you get hit. But yeah, the grip, you slide outward when you're drifting if your grip is low. And that is actually very important because it lessens the speed loss from boosts, like the lower your grip is. So yeah, brake drifting, the drifting between the rings and switches and stuff, it's more effective with characters with low grip. So the ones that slide outward when they drift. So those are generally the best characters. Well, the fastest characters anyway. Oh yeah, this is also the only one-lap track in the game. It's very pretty. Oops. Okay, I could not switch there. Alright, yeah, here is the the track that kills new players. It's funny, whenever when people are streaming campaign for the first time, pretty often they will lose on embers and then stop playing. It's very unforgiving. Oh yeah, it doesn't help that the combo you have to use is not good for this track. Also not great in general, but I can't disrespect Yomu too much. Yomu's pretty bad in this game, unfortunately. Alright. Oh yeah, you can just fall off to the right side of that platform and you'll respawn at the end. Forgot to mention. Yeah, so this track has the biggest shortcut in the game. So I would really like to get a cradle, but I haven't gotten one yet. But yeah, if you have trouble with the lava section at the end, just fall off the right side of that platform. It's easy. You have to make sure that you fall late enough though, or else you won't get, or else you'll respawn at the start of the section. Oh yeah, so here's the last track of the first campaign. Yeah, I forgot to mention, we're going through both campaigns. There's 2 of them, so this is only halfway through. After this track. Oh yeah, this is the most shortcut heavy track in the game. As you started to see there. I think I just messed this one up. Whoops. Yeah. But yeah. This track has a lot of shortcuts. So we're gonna go over here, skip that corner. We're also gonna do a bit of this, and this, and that. No! No! Pretend I made it over the wall. Oh, yep. Yeah, so, Sakuya's last word. She's actually the slowest character in the game, but, she has the strongest last word, in many people's opinion. It slows down time for everyone for 8 seconds. So it halves the game speed, which means you just lose 4 seconds instantly, with nothing to do. Also, thank you, Kokoro. I gotta say, I'm getting pretty bad luck with the last words. Yeah, woo, credits, yep. Anyway, we're going to skip that and go right back in. Oh yeah, so the ones who took everyone's power were Cherno and Seija, but we defeated them, so now they are off to settle the score. So now we're playing as them. And yeah, we're back to Human Village. We'll also revisit one more track after this. I guess I can talk about some items. So this item right here, the amulet, it's basically a red shell. Not a great red shell. It just homes in. It tries its best at least to home in on the player ahead of you. It's usually pretty good. This is a raiment. Yeah, when you use it, you get this effect for 7 seconds, which maxes out your cornering stat, so you drift really tight. It also maxes out your boost stat, so you get a lot of boost from the rings. However, Cherno's boost is already maxed out, so it does pretty much nothing for her, unfortunately. Well, the other thing it does is block projectiles. Like that amulet I showed, it will block, like it'll get blocked by the raiment. This is knives. It just shoots 3 little knives that bounce around and do small damage. It's alright. If you put it in like a cramped place, like a narrow passage or something, then it can hit most of the time. There's 3 damage types. There's spin damage, which stuns you for 0.8 seconds, and that's caused by like knives and some other items. Then there's stun damage, which is 2.4 second stun, which is, it's like the standard damage type, like amulets, bombs, like other items tend to do stun damage. Also some last words. And then there's crash damage, the biggest one. It's 3.2 seconds stun. And that is only done by the last words. Yeah, only some last words can do crash damage. Like this doll here, it's like a banana. You just place it down and someone hits it, they take spin damage. Oh yeah, so Cherno is much faster than Seija, so I'm just using Cherno all the time. Yeah, the character on the bottom is the one whose stats are used. So yeah, if you want to drive with the character, you need to have it on the bottom. Let's see. Oh, dang it, Saki. There goes 4 seconds. Okay, let's see what I get here. Just arraignment. Alright, now on to new tracks. Into the library. Oh yeah, this one has a tricky Nisk. It's not super hard, but it's very easy to fail. You also lose a lot of time if you mess it up. So yep, let's do that. Okay, I got it. You just skip that whole corkscrew. Yeah, let's pull level 1, why not? But yeah, you save like 0.6 seconds or so with it, but if you mess it up, you lose like a second and a half, so it's usually not worth doing. But I'll do it anyway. Okay, I got it again. I could use the. Oh yeah, so this fan, it's called a Tengu fan, or just a fan. It gives you just a flat speed boost, like no height. So it can be used to make Nisks easier. Like I could use it at this Nisk here. But where's the fun in that? A 303. I can't say I get that too often. Let's use it here, I guess. There's no good spot to use it here because the gravity changes, like when you're driving onto the walls and then back to the floor and stuff. You can only go so fast because you can only rotate a certain degrees per second. So yeah, like after a certain speed you just won't go any faster, changing gravity. so a fan won't do much of anything if you use it on those. That's gonna hit someone. Guaranteed. What? The CPUs are stronger than I thought. Anyway, there's a Nisk here. Okay, I didn't get it. Yeah, the Nisk is pretty tough. I say it's like the 3rd hardest in the game. It just requires a precise approach into that ramp. You drive into the ramp and then get into the side of the ramp and you get clipped up from moving in. Oh no, didn't get it that time either. Oh yeah, I guess this is another reminder that off-road doesn't exist, so you can just drive through the grass here. Anyway, wait, no! I actually got the height for it, but I wasn't ready. Oh yeah, old cap. It's a pretty difficult track. Has a lot of tight corners. Such as this one right here, and then into the zigzag here. Oh yeah, there's a Nisk here. Let's see if I get it. Nice, I did. That involves 2 ring bounces. So, yeah, it's not easy. It's probably the 4th hardest Nisk. Because yeah, you bounce on the ring, and then you fly over the corner of the house and bounce on the next ring. And it needs a really precise movement. Ah, almost got it again. I didn't land quite on the top though. Just knives. No cradle. Ah, I saw that coming. Okay, but how many last words will we see? None? Okay. This is like one of the longest tracks, so you would expect to see at least 1 or 2 last words. Yeah, here's Underworld City Depths. The favorite track of a certain drunk Suika. He really likes to talk about how much he likes this track. But yeah, this track is unique because it has edges that you can like cut over, like right here. You kind of just drive off the track and get pushed back up. Oh yeah, there's also a Nisk right here. Okay, I gotta be honest, I did not deserve that. Yeah, I getting pretty bad luck with cradles. I'm not getting many at all. Okay. Oh no! Suiko! Yeah, as I mentioned before, she slows down everyone based on their position. So first place gets a 30% speed decrease. So yeah, I was not able to do that. Alright, now we're in the outside world. Yeah, so you'll see at the start here, there's like a path with those rings, and there's like some ground under there, or over there, but yeah, we're just gonna pretend that doesn't exist. Most players who have been around long enough probably have forgotten that that path exists. You know what? I want to pull for an item, so I'm gonna use this fan here. So there's a little Nisk coming up here. Right here, the cut across the corner there. It's pretty easy. Oh yeah, so in lap 2, this path opens up. So you can just take it even tighter. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention in Scarlet Devil Mansion, the 4th track, on lap 2, the staircase at the start of the track opens up. So you can then take that path, and it's a few seconds faster. Alright, give me a cradle. Nope, okay. Okay, I kind of messed up that setup, but it's okay. Alright, and here's Moonlit Thicket. It's actually my favorite course in the game. But understandably, it's also not a... It's also a pretty common track to dislike because it's just a bunch of circles. But I think it's satisfying to play. Okay, yeah, I messed that up. Very important on this track. If you look at the mini-map, there's that big circle that all the CPUs are going to the right side of. Yeah, you want to go left there. It's much shorter. So you just stay on the right here, and then you curve in like that. Now I get a cradle on a short track with no shortcuts. here's the final track in the game. Well, in the campaign anyway. There's a shortcut right here that's possible. I did not get it. It's possible to go up and fly up a bit from the gravity and then bounce, do a ring bounce and fly across, but yeah, it's not that common. So let's see what I get. Knives. I think I'm gonna build up my meter on Cherno here. Unfortunately, I didn't get a cradle. There's actually a very difficult cradle in this track. It's the hardest cradle in the game, easily. It's like the only cradle that actually is difficult. Well, actually like truly difficult. But yeah, we're not gonna see it. There's a Nisk right here though. Okay, nice. That was pretty clean. You use the gravity, like you ramp off the track there, and then you just fly across with a few switches. Sure, let's pull another item. Yeah, this spiral is pretty funky. You can take it really crazy and save a lot of time, but there's only one player who really does that. No, Sai! Alright, Sonic gets the last words. No pun intended. But legitimately, I did not. Anyway, oh yeah, time. I forgot to say time. I was too distracted by Sane. Yep. Cherno wins. Good job, I guess. I don't like Cherno. I'm sorry.
GG's.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
So let's see. Honestly, this game looks really fun.
Yeah. It doesn't have a lot of single player content, but if you're interested in like the online or getting good, that there is a Discord for it. At discord.gg/skydrift.
Oh.
Clean URL.
Clean 8-letter URL. That's what we'd like to see.
And you get nice cinematic credits.
Yeah. Honestly, game looks rather sharp for a small indie project too.
Yeah.
People did a good job. So, so yeah, there's the link in case people want to check out the community Discord for Gensou Skydrift.
Yeah.
And yeah, honestly, I might be willing to give this game a try at some point.
Yo.
So yeah, we will. So yeah, honestly, good one.
Thanks.
So we shall turn it over to Serene Fusion, ran by Mushy64. Good luck to him.